Among the recent talk of state capture in South Africa is the level of complicitness which some businesses have been in the corruption that is taking place, and more recently the talk of the UK PR firm Bell Pottinger's role in sowing racial divisions in South Africa. As much as Bell Potinger may have a great deal to account for, and perhaps more within its own professional circles where it's been reported with a PR professional body, I think as South Africans we need to conduct a lot more introspection in terms of what's going on, and to perhaps just, not fall prey to making Bell Potinger a scapegoat for really these racial tensions that may already exist in South African society. And we see that because it's been exemplified by events in the past. We saw the level of public outrage and reaction to comments on social media by the likes of Penny Sparrow. We've seen it in the reaction more recently around tweets on colonialism. So there is a history in South Africa and the media and the way in which we react to racially divisive language, for us to really pick up that language and become quite enamored with it for a period of time, distracting us from perhaps more core policy issues that need to be discussed. So I do think that there is a level to which in South Africa we need to accept that fake news and perhaps the falsehoods that are spread through social media are now a present part of our current reality, and to perhaps approach anything that we read with a bit more skepticism. Secondly, to be a lot more critical about newspapers and the media more broadly, about what we consume, and if we do read media that is less critical. The term white monopoly capital, which Bell Potinger is accused of having formulated, is really one that has been touted amongst many media agencies without much critical analysis. I have yet to really be confronted with a clear definition of what white monopoly capital is, and yet we allowed it to be a term that has become such a pervasive part of our political discourse without understanding it. And thirdly, we need to hold elected representatives the same level of accountability as we expect from business. So there are already calls for perhaps Bell Potinger to no longer operate in South Africa in some way, and we see the same with KPMG, that these companies are in a sense losing their social license to operate in South Africa, and there must be a query as to why we don't expect the same level of accountability from our political parties. And really it is our elected officials and political representatives who continue to use those words who really owe South Africans a duty of care.